Good evening. Welcome to the State Road 200 or Southwest College Road construction update. This open house is being offered in person and online to give the community an opportunity to learn about the project and provide feedback. Denise Larkin is the project manager with the Florida Department of Transportation, Ocala Operations. This presentation will share the department's plan to improve safety and enhance operations throughout this project. We will specifically discuss how the median will be installed to keep traffic moving as efficiently as possible. For online participants, the GoToWebinar control panel should be visible in the upper right corner of your computer screen. If joining GoToWebinar on your mobile device, simply tap the screen to display the same options. The blue arrows in both images point to where you will find the question box. You can type a comment or question into the question box, then click Send to submit your comment or question to staff. The red arrows in both images point to where you can find handouts, documents, and comment forms for this public meeting. Click the handouts icon to see available handouts. Click on the file name to download. If you happen to experience a technical issue during this meeting, please type the issue in the questions box on the control panel on GoToWebinar, or send an email to Carolyn Fitzwilliam at carolyn.fitzwilliam@dot.state.fl.us to report it. That's CAROLYN.FITZWILLIAM @dot.state.fl.us. You may also call 386-943-5221. Staff will do their best to assist you. This project is located in the city of Ocala in Marion County along State Road 200 or Southwest College Road. The Financial Project Identification Number, or FPID, for this project is 439234-1. The purpose of this project is to extend the life of the roadway and enhance safety of the entire corridor. This includes replacing some of the two-way left turn lanes with a raised median and installing new pedestrian crossings. FDOT is working toward a goal of 0 fatalities and serious injuries on state roadways. With every project, the department looks at existing traffic data and evaluates whether engineering steps can be taken to help enhance safety. The proposed changes in this project will improve safety throughout the corridor by providing fewer and safer left turn opportunities, including signalized intersections, and will encourage safer driving speeds, enhance pedestrian connectivity, and provide overall safety for all users. State Road 200 is a 7-lane undivided roadway with 3 travel lanes in each direction and an unrestricted center 2-way left turn lane in the middle. The lack of median restrictions on this roadway means there are more conflict points. Conflict points are places along a roadway where the paths of 2 vehicles can legally cross, just not at the same time. In other words, a conflict point is a location where a crash can occur. This graphic shows how the addition of a median will reduce conflict points at many intersections by nearly half. By replacing the center turn lane with a raised median, it will require drivers to use specific left turn cuts and U-turns at signalized intersections to safely reach a destination. FDOT data shows there were nearly 1,000 crashes with serious injuries along the corridor in a 10-year period. And of those crashes, 8 people died, including 2 pedestrians. From 2014 to 2023, there were 3,793 crashes along State Road 200 from just west of I-75 to US 441 or US 301. There were 379.3 crashes on average each year from 2014 to 2023. Of those crashes, 39 involved bicycles with no fatalities, and 25 involved pedestrians with 2 fatalities. A lack of median restrictions contributed to the high number of crashes. Also, two-way left turn lanes are intended for roadways with fewer lanes and lower speed limits. The recommended improvements are designed to help reduce conflict points and therefore reduce crashes and crash-related injuries. As seen in this artist's rendering of the corridor, replacing the center turn lane with a raised median will reduce many left turn conflict points. However, constructing the median will require several lanes to be closed at certain times. FDOT has been working diligently to formulate a plan to reduce these construction impacts. The median installation will require 2 lanes to be closed at a time. However, FDOT finalized a plan to mitigate lane closures as much as possible. The new median will be constructed from east of I-75 to east of Southwest 17th Street, and the existing median will be upgraded from MLK Jr. Avenue to US 441 or US 301. FDOT plans to minimize lane closures by closing short segments of the inside lanes in each direction during installation. The median will be constructed in 1,000 to 1,500 foot segments to limit delays. Each segment is expected to take about 2 weeks. Project timeline may be adjusted depending on weather conditions or other unforeseen events. The contractor will be working night and day. All business access points will be maintained. Pedestrian safety enhancements include the construction of mid-block crossings equipped with pedestrian hybrid beacons, or PHBs. The proposed PHBs will be constructed between Southwest 35th Terrace and Southwest 34th Avenue, Southwest 32nd Avenue and Southwest 26th Street, and Southwest 12th Avenue and Southwest 10th Avenue. This artist's rendering shows how one mid-block crossing with a PHB will look along the project corridor between Southwest 35th Terrace and Southwest 34th Avenue. The PHBs are mounted on a mast arm over a crosswalk. When the pedestrian walks up to the crosswalk, they push the button. The pedestrian then stops and waits for the walk signal. The pedestrian then walks across the crosswalk while watching for cars. There will be a flashing timer that lets the pedestrian know how long they have to cross. For drivers approaching a PHB, the PHB is dark when no one is crossing. When a pedestrian pushes the button to cross, the PHB flashes yellow and then turns solid yellow to alert drivers a pedestrian wishes to cross the street. The signal will then turn red, indicating to motorists to stop. After providing time to allow pedestrians to cross, the red lights will flash, indicating motorists may proceed if the crosswalk is clear. FDOT has been working on lighting, curbs, gutters, sidewalks, and planter installations since September 2024. Planters are traffic calming devices that can reduce vehicle speed on high-volume roadways. Additionally, FDOT has been preparing areas for signal upgrades, including the PHBs and the median installation, which will begin in March. Future work will include paving operations, which will begin this spring near I-75 and move north toward US 441. After paving, striping and pavement markings will follow. Also, PHBs will be added concurrently as the median is installed in those locations. Sign installations and landscaping will begin in summer 2025, and signal and lighting work will continue throughout the duration of the project. At this time, the project is estimated to be completed by late 2025. Your feedback is important, and we want to hear from you. You may submit written questions or comments, or provide comments online through the project website at www.cflroads.com/project/439234-1 or during the webinar. To submit a comment or question during the webinar, use the question pane on the GoToWebinar control panel. You can also reach FDOT Project Manager Denise Larkin directly by email at denise.larkin@dot.state.fl.us. That's DENISE.LARKIN@dot.state.fl.us, or by U.S. mail at the Florida Department of Transportation, Ocala Operations, 627 Northwest 30th Avenue, Ocala, Florida 34475. You may also call Ms. Larkin at 352-620-3007 to provide verbal comments during normal business hours. This public meeting was advertised and is being conducted in accordance with state and federal requirements, including Title VI of the Civil Rights Act of 1964. Public participation is solicited without regard to race, color, national origin, age, sex, religion, disability, or family status. Persons wishing to express their concerns about Title VI may do so by contacting Melissa McKinney, District 5 Title VI Coordinator, by mail at 719 South Woodland Boulevard, Mail Station 501, DeLand, Florida 32720, by phone at 386-943-5077, or email melissa.mckinney@dot.state.fl.us. That's melissa.mckinney@dot.state.fl.us. You may also contact Stefan Kulikowski, State Title VI Coordinator, by mail at 605 Sewanee Street, Mail Station 65, Tallahassee, Florida 32399-0450, by phone at 850-414-4742, or email at stefan.kulikowski@dot.state.fl.us. That's stefan.kulakowski@dot.state.fl.us. This information is shown on a sign at the in-person location, on the project website, and in the meeting notifications. FDOT is dedicated to working with our neighbors and communities to make sure everyone gets home safely. Please stay alert and focused on driving when you are behind the wheel. Thank you for joining us for this presentation. Have a great night.